Are you taking the right kind of actions that will lead to success in your business, that's really in alignment with who you are and where you want to head with your business? Or are you taking actions because you think these are the right actions, but they end up really just keeping you busy without really getting the results? Hi, I'm Kay Sanders, also known as the Creator of Possibilities. I'm your intuitive business coach, helping you turn your passion into a successful and thriving business. Now, in this video today, I would like to talk to you about taking the right kind of actions that will lead to success versus taking actions really that keep you busy but don't get you the success that you want because it's not in alignment with who you are. Now, I see it often, like many entrepreneurs, they dive into projects because it sounds like a great idea. Maybe they've seen other experts, they do these strategies and they get great results, and so they think like, you know what, I'm gonna need to try that because it just sounds like such a great idea. It's gonna take my business to the next level. But oftentimes these strategies are really not in alignment with who you are, with what you want to accomplish, or just simply, it doesn't feel good to you. And oftentimes I see it also where entrepreneurs, they start a strategy without actually having a clear, planned out strategy that will really get them the results that they want. They also don't really have a clear set goals that will, that they can work towards. They just take action because, someone maybe even told them, hey, this is a strategy that you should be doing. And, they just dive right in. I mean, can you relate to it? Have you ever had anyone tell you that, hey, you need to do this strategy that's going to take your business to the next level? Then you try it and it didn't really get you the results that you had hoped for. And it's completely normal. I've done that myself. I've taken strategies on. I've done strategies, projects, because I thought it was the great thing to do. But then I realized, I don't enjoy this. It wasn't the right thing for me to do. Now, when it comes to taking actions, you want to take actions that are really in alignment with who you are, that fits not just who you are, but also your mission, your vision, and your overall goal for your business, for what you want to accomplish, what you want to achieve in your business. And I mean, there's so many cookie cutter approaches out there. And me, honestly, I don't believe in those. I don't think a cookie cutter approach works because you have to find a strategy that is really in alignment with you, with, who you are. Let's say you hear about a video strategy and you think, okay, you need to go on Facebook Lives every single day and do Facebook Lives. And then you start and then you give up after a few days because you really don't like doing Facebook Lives. So you really want to, even though these programs or projects, or strategies that work for other people, it does not mean that they're going to work for you because maybe you're simply not, in alignment with the strategy. When you want to start a strategy, you want to really find one that is in alignment with you. Because when you start a strategy that is really in alignment with you, it will get you the results. Because if the strategy is simply not in alignment, you will waste a whole lot of time. You will waste a whole lot of energy and money. You won't get the results because you're just simply not, your energy is not in it. You're not in it to win it because you really don't want to do it. You're not in alignment with that. You end up being frustrated, overwhelmed, and eventually you might even give up because you don't get the results and it turns more into a chore rather than something that you really enjoy. Now, on the contrary, if you choose a strategy that's really in alignment with who you are, with what you love to do, it's going to be fun. It allows you to shine. You will do the strategy and you will be, let's say you're doing videos, people will see that you really enjoy this because you're passionate about it. And it also will get you results that you really want. And it allows you to make that big, big impact because you really feel good about the strategy, because it is in alignment with who you are. Now, I'm not saying that, let's say, let's take this, topic of, this example of doing videos. I remember like a couple years ago when I first started out, I tried video. It wasn't really in alignment with who I am. But it does not mean that the strategy will never be in alignment with who you are. Now I actually enjoy video. So you might also need to grow into doing a strategy. So, don't, scratch a strategy off your list. If it doesn't feel good right now, it doesn't mean that it might not feel good later on. Okay. But the key to really making a strategy work is you really want to find one that feels good to you, that is in alignment with, what you want to do. And you also want to do the initial planning. So don't just say, I want to do videos or I want to do a podcast, and you just jump right in without actually having a clear plan. You really want to ask yourself, why this strategy? What outcome do you really want to have with the strategy? What are your overall goals with the strategy? And then how do you want to monetize it? And also, who is it for? What is the ultimate outcome you want, the audience to have with the strategy that you're putting in place? You really want to have a crystal clear, you want to get crystal clear about everything before you get started. So really do the legwork before, or the thinking work. Really plan out everything, get a clear understanding, because when you start a strategy, you want to stick with it. So you really want to make that commitment to stick with it, because every strategy takes some time. So even when it looks like the strategy is not working, you want to make the commitment to keep going, not give up. Give it at least 6 months. Then you want to reevaluate, maybe make some tweaks. But the best thing is get help early on. If you're starting a strategy, let's say you want to start a podcast, don't just start it all on your own. Really do the training, maybe get the help from an expert, and don't do it on your own, because you can really waste a whole lot of time. So, get the help, but really give it at least 6 months. I've heard from podcasters, they didn't get a client until like 6 months later, depending on how many episodes they have released. Even any other strategy that you're doing, you're not going to get massive results the first time you're doing the strategy. So give it at least six months, then reevaluate, make tweaks, but then keep going until you really see the results. And then, when you get the results, don't give up. Keep moving forward, because it is working. So don't start a strategy, get it to work, and then, let's try something different. So stick with the strategy, okay? But if whatever strategy that you're focusing on right now is not getting you extremely excited, I really would like to invite you to think about it. It might not be the right strategy for you, or you might want to switch your strategy or tweak it to make it more joyful, okay? But if you do have a strategy that you're enjoying, but it's not getting you the results, you might want to reevaluate, how are you doing your strategy? You might want to tweak it. Like I said, get the help so you can really make this strategy work for you, and then consistently take action. That is really key. You want to consistently take action and also detach from the outcome. Sometimes you have to, do the same strategy month in and month out before you even get any kind of results. But you really want to detach from the outcome. Like, I need to get clients from this. Oh my God, I want, likes or comments. Detach from all that. As long as you show up and be of service, if you're doing videos, put out your videos. And even if people don't respond or like or share or whatever, keep moving forward. Keep doing your strategy. Keep taking consistent actions, okay? Because every strategy, it takes time to bring results. But the consistency is really key here. So implement a strategy that is really in alignment with who you are, that's in alignment with you, that feels good to you, that you can really stick with, okay? That really makes you, enjoy doing whatever it is that you're doing. Let's say if it's video, you want to be enjoying, getting in front of the camera. You want to enjoy releasing the content, and then really stick with it. Stick with the strategy. Now, if you need help with figuring out, a solid strategy, reach out to me. I would love to help you put a strategic plan in place that really can help you shine your light and, of course, grow your business. Now, I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next Daily Insights. I hope you have an amazingly abundant and successful day, and I'll see you tomorrow.